Wow, what a weekend. I am so proud of Team 6, all the hard work that they've put into this championship. It's just so special to play in front of 3 sold-out crowds at McWhorter. Just an awesome experience for our student athletes. It's hard to describe where this team has come from in January to today. But as a coach, it's been quite a journey, and it's a ride that I will never forget. Just the growth, the maturity and leadership from our upperclassmen, the talent, the youth, the kind of, hey, we've never done this, but we're good and we're going to ride the seniors and go get every win we can from our freshmen was just phenomenal. Obviously, our pitching staff, Coach Jameson does a great job with our pitchers, but just to see the growth from them with a 3-6 start to where we are now. I think for a couple weeks it took Reese Basinger, our transfer pitcher, a couple weeks to figure out that, hey, I need to be good for the Clemson Tigers. And when she figured that out, she kind of took us on this ride and kept us in every game. And then about halfway through the season, Brooke McCubbin just really stepped up. And we have a 1-2 punch, and they've been phenomenal the second half of the season. And this weekend was an indication of what they can do. I thought Reese pitched her butt off today. I know she wanted to finish. I didn't want to go to game 2, and bringing Brooke in was what we've been doing, so we did, and Brooke completely shut them down, so that was nice to see. Offensively, Maddie and Alex Brown, 1-2, probably the best 1-2 hitters in the country, in my opinion. They started us and sparked us. Taylor Pipkins, since she's been in the lineup, has been one of the clutchest hitters on our team, and she just continued that today with another big home run. And then I can't say enough about Marian Collins and the job she did this weekend. She was on fire. Today, 4 quality at bats, 3 for 4 with a walk, played outstanding defense. I thought Abby Vieira was just awesome working with our pitching staff. Abby caught every game this year with the exception of maybe 6 innings as a senior. So for her to do that, that's pretty special. And it takes a lot of mental toughness, and we wouldn't be where we're at without Abby Vieira, I know that. But it takes a team to get to this point. Team 6 will ever have our heart. The job's not done yet. We still have more games to play. And one of our mantras when we started this program was to shock the world. And what better way to do it than to go to the Austin Regional and play Texas for a chance to go to the World Series.
We're going to open it up for questions. We're going to start with Will.
Yeah, Will Vander, Clemson Insider. Maddie, I wanted to ask you, I think it was the 3rd inning, or after y'all guys grabbed the lead, you're out there dancing, kind of being loose, having a good time. Did you just feel that confident today that this is going to be your day regardless?
I mean, this team, we've gotten the name Cardiac Kids for a reason. I just have all the faith in the world with this team. I mean, we never quit, we never give up, we never say die. So, I had all the confidence in the world with this team. There was not a second in the game where I thought we might lose it or we were in trouble. So, playing loose is fun, and so we like to have a lot of fun there. So we play loose.
Darian Carter, Greenville News. Of Marian, the ground ball comes your way in the 7th inning. I guess walk us through that moment. You recorded the final out for your team, and just the water just starts pouring on everybody. Can you just walk us through that moment?
Yeah, that's something I've been working on, just kind of when the pressure starts to hit, maybe in the 7th inning, trying to slow the moment down, trust on my defense, trust my pitchers got my back. Like, all my teammates have my back in that moment too, and so just slowing that moment down and then getting to celebrate with everyone, it meant everything.
Nick Costello with the State. Coach, can you explain how the youthfulness of your freshmen have impacted your offense?
Yeah, our offense has been pretty darn good all year long. And to be a good offense, you have to be productive up and down the lineup. You have to have some versatility, some speed, some people that can short game and then hit the ball with power. And we've had contributions from so many people up and down our lineup, and that's what makes this team so tough. Kylie Johnson with the big hit to win the ACC championship. She had a big hit against Upstate to break the game open. Just 1 through 9, and even players coming off the bench have contributed this year, and that's why this team is so special. It's just not 1 or 2 players; it's everyone, and you never know who's gonna strike in any given game. And the opposing team's pitching coach will tell you this is a tough lineup to pitch to.
Back to Will.
Yeah, Maddie, I wanted to ask you, you've been on a couple championship teams before. What's this one like, and how would you compare it to some others you've been on?
what I think makes this team so special is that we've kind of got to see it grow from the beginning and just see how we've all just controlled what we could and let the defense work, let the offense work. If either or wasn't working, we knew somebody was going to pick it up. And so this year it's just been a lot of just relinquishing trust and being okay to like, it's not going to be my game today, but it's going to be Marian's game today. Or it's not going to be Marian's, it's going to be Taylor and yada, yada, yada. But I think that was just being able just to control what you can and just not think too big about it, not try to be the hero over one swing, and just kind of have fun, play loose, because you know the 21 other girls are going to have your back.
Over to Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff and Kennedy, Clemson Sports Media. What is it about Basinger and McCubbin in the last couple of weeks? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, it's just remarkable. I think they both pitch with a lot of heart. They're both competitors. You know, if you look at the miles per hour, everybody had somebody throwing a lot harder than Brooke and Reese. But you can't judge a person's heart and their competitiveness by the scoreboard. And both of those pitchers have improved all year long. They have a never die attitude, and they're great teammates. And when you're a great teammate, people want to play behind you, and that's what you see with Reese and Brooke in these games that they're splitting. We don't miss a beat when one of them comes in. They have each other's back, and that's why we've been on this run. Is our pitching.
For Maddie, this was your last game here at McWhorter Stadium, I guess. What has that venue meant for you for your career?
I mean, I love Clemson so much, and I love McWhorter. I mean, when I came here for my first camp, it wasn't even built yet, so it's kind of awesome just to see everything just full circle moment for sure for me, and I'm just so excited that I got to win regionals at McWhorter, which is not a lot of people can say. So I'm like really grateful and proud that I was able to do it with Team 6.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Darren, go ahead.
And for both players, I know you guys after the ACC tournament win, you guys wore your uniforms back on the plane. Mm-hmm. How long will you guys keep these uniforms on after the regional championship?
I think it was more that orange shirt we got, the championship orange shirt. I mean, we wore that everywhere. We wore it to like after the game. We wore it when we got home. We wore it to the watch show. Yeah, the selection show. And I mean, we couldn't get them off neither, or those hats either.
Marian, same question to Steve.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of sparkling juice and water on us right now, so it might come off a little sooner. But
John?
John Blount with the Post-Courier. Taylor Pipkins' home run, it seemed like the wind was blowing in all day, so how hard did she have to hit that ball?
Yeah, this weekend the wind was not favorable for home runs. It was cutting across, blowing from right to left, so I knew she got it up high enough and it was going towards left center, so being a golfer, I just hoping the wind caught it a little bit, and you know, it was a close one, but that girl's come up so clutch this year, and you know, I remember recruiting her. There was nothing really that stood out about her except that she would make plays and she would get clutch hits. And so when I started following her around, I nicknamed her the baller. You know, like just knew that I wanted her in our program, and she stepped up so big this year for us. I couldn't be more proud of a player than I am of Taylor Pipkins.
We're going to go to Will and then Chase, and then we'll take one more after that.
Maddie, I wanted to ask you as a follow-up. You said you went to camp and the stadium wasn't here yet. So where was camp at, and how different was that?
The camp for me was on the turf field behind the field already, and I remember it being so hot, and it being the first time I was ever in South Carolina. So it was a weird experience, but I mean I loved it here. So it wasn't very hard to convince me to come here.
What grade were you in at that time?
I was a junior.
Junior in high school. Yep.
Okay. Thanks.
Coach, you guys are now riding a 10-game win streak. Does it feel like you guys are playing your best ball at just the right time of year?
Yeah, I do. I mean, anytime you can win 2 championships back-to-back, an ACC championship, and run the gamut of University of Virginia, Virginia Tech, and Florida State, and then to come and win a regional, and I think a lot of people had this as the regional with the most parity, to come out with a big win against USC Upstate, who's, you know, a great program, conference champions, and they fought their butt off in that Friday game. And then to play Northwestern in a 9-inning thriller, you know, a pitcher's duel, and found a way to win on a suicide squeeze. And then obviously today, I mean, everybody contributed one way or another to get that championship here. That's a special group, and you got to be playing well to run that 2 weekends in a row.
Final question to go to Cliff.
Yeah, knowing that you might go to Texas if you won this regional, have you talked to Sweeney about what it's like going out there and maybe picking him up?
Yeah, and I mean, University of Texas is a storied softball program, and we're looking forward to the weekend. I think it's going to be a rowdy place to play, just like McWhorter. But McWhorter's prepared us for it. We've gone on the road. We've played a very tough schedule. I know this team will go in there and be ready to play. And certainly nothing's easy at this level. And I've told our team all along, to get to where we want to go, you got to beat really good teams. And I think we're up for the challenge.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, guys.